Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. It is day number 67 of the open collaboration hosted by myself called hashtag 100 Day Challenge ATH, which stands for Around the House, which means we are just using items commonly found in your own homes to create items for our artwork projects, primarily our junk journals. So today we're working with photos, and I decided to do some copies of photos because I had this idea and I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but I think it's going to be cool, and I want to show you what I got. So you'll need some, these are readers or some children's books of some sort that have little cute fun images or words. And so that's what all of these are. You'll need some old photographs. Now, some of these I had thought that I was printing more of my, some of my postcard images from my recent haul, but I must not have printed that page. So these are just rando. These are some that I probably got from Canva. None of these, I don't think, none of these are mine. And then I do have a couple of these pages. These are from the Rome book, so we're going to probably use those. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you some examples because I want you just to see how fun this is and how easy it is and how much you're going to enjoy it. So let me see. I got to put the ones that I did in advance to show you. Okay, these are all ready to show you. I had so much fun with these. But all you're going to need is photos, some kids' book pages, and some glue. So we're going to take this one, which was on that sheet, and I did pre-cut everything out because Lord knows you do not want to sit and watch me do fussy cutting. But here is that page. I just threw it together. I know I did this one on Canva, and I needed them for something else a while ago. So this is not a very big photo. So that's the one little problemo. You might also want a glue page. Now, if you see a lot of glitter on my desk, that's because I did tomorrow's video before this one. Probably not a smart idea, but I did it anyway. All right, now I have this adorable little girl with the kitty and the puppy. This is how we're going to transform this. This is whimsical. It's fun. It's a little mixed media. It's a little abstract, if you will, because, you know, the juxtaposition between it is really cool, but also the scale is different, right? Because you've got this little bistro or whatever it is with the little bike. All you're going to do is fussy cut your images, and you're going to pop them on to your page just wherever you want, and look at what that does. It cracks me up, and I was having so much fun with it that, write this down, friends, write this down. I fussy cut a lot of stuff. So what I did so that it would be easier for you and easier for me is that I fussy cut everything in advance and kind of loosely figured out what we were going to do. So here is the little girl and her kitty and her puppy. And maybe we want, let's see, where do we want? I need to look at it this way. I think we want them right there. The kitty down by the bicycle. And you just have a whole new look for your journals. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're either going to love or hate it. I absolutely love it. I have a love for the readers, and I love old, you know, French looking things and bistro looking pictures and old postcards. And I just think it makes it pop. So I didn't want to do this on the first run with real photos, but I'm going to, and with real postcards, because I think you could make them into something totally new. So here's another option. So these are those postcards that I bought the whole stack of, and they're all different. But if you have these the right size, I mean, you could fit it right, you know, fit your image right on there. And now you have an instant postcard to send somebody with a fun little, you know, you could do a little silly saying and print it out and put it on there. Possibilities are endless. I just think they're cute for a journal. So let me show you some of the other ones that I did in advance. So you can kind of get where I'm going with this. I better stand up. This is going to be very precarious because I can't... I complain about this all the time, don't I? It's fine. So there's this one. This was just an old, like an Italian building. And we got little baby Sally and, oh, what are their names? Tip and, you know, whatever. Spot. So there's that one. Then I did this one where, this one you're going to have to really look. But these little kids, there was writing and right underneath that. So I cut it off right there. And they were looking at an airplane. And there's a whole little saying. And then I cut out the up, up, and away, as that was the little banner behind the airplane. And put it down a Italian street. Fun, huh? Oh, the best is yet to come. Here's one with, I don't know. Maybe it was Spot and Tip were both dogs. I don't know. This was just left over. It was a little bird cage, and this was just a street with a apartment building and some steps and a little bike, and I added that. I don't know which one of these is my favorite, but I decided, do you know how old cabinet cards, they all look cranky. Now, this family doesn't look terribly cranky, but I decided that they needed to have a little joy in their life. So I had this raccoon, and he has his little hands folded. So this is his pet raccoon, and he's adding a little pop of color into their life, and that's his little bear that's sitting on the table. I really wanted to have another image of a person, a little kid behind there, but I couldn't find one that didn't look absolutely silly. So there we have it. This is Randy. This is his pet raccoon, Ricky. Okay, this one may be my favorite. So I told you we were going to be using those oversized book pages. Well, look at this. This was the little mini folio / journal that I did. But look at that. Like, just imagine, these kids went out for a field trip, and it went awry. They lost their teacher and whoever. This she's balancing, and all the little words said, like, hang, balance, pull. I don't remember, but I thought those would be cute to put on there. So that's what we're going to continue to do, is make some more of those. I hope you guys like this. I don't know. I'm easily amused, but I think they're kind of fun. So now, okay, the next thing I've got a giraffe, and I got an itty bitty baby. So the photo that I've picked for this one, if you can see, she's holding her parasol, but over here is a little boy, and he's just having his own fun. I don't know where they're at, but it's cute. So I thought we would put this giraffe on here, because now it's going to be that they're at the zoo. And I thought we would either have little Sally running probably towards him, right? I think she needs to be, there's a couple of spots. I hate doing that. Fussy cut business. So we're just going to slap those on there. Now we have a whole new look to our, it's just quirky. It's fun. It's different, and you're just smashing up different eras, if you will. So you've got kind of the 50s readers. You've got, this looks like it could be from maybe from the 40s, could be the 30s, but I'm guessing maybe the 40s. And then we've got our adorable little giraffe. He's hanging out right there. He just wants to see what everybody's up to. And he's a free range giraffe at the zoo. Yeah. So now I can use this for a pocket or whatever, but isn't that fun? If I had another animal that was tall enough, I wanted to put it there, but I don't. So there we go. Oh, I could do this all day. Here are the ones that I used that I thought we might be able to use on, where was it? I'm going to put all of these that I finished. I should put them over here. On this. Or one of these. Because I thought this would be cute to use as a full page like I did the other ones. I don't know. I don't know, but I do think they're cute. All right, so let's do another one. This one, okay, this is itty bitty. This took a little bit of thinking. So this is actually the Maroon Bells. That I do know. And it's tiny. Like, this is only 4 inches by, what, 2.5? Almost, yeah, 2.5. So I just threw this on that page to make an image of it. And so I didn't really do anything to scale. But I did find this little dad in his tie, you know, because everybody goes to the lake and with their tie on. And this boat from this whole story that they were telling. So I thought, although it's going to be a little, you know, silly, we're going to put, did I have an idea how I did that? I wanted to make sure, yes. So we're going to cut off a little bit of that. And then I thought we would just make the boat kind of sticking out there. What do you think? I think it's fun. And it's an easy one that you guys can do with me. If you have an old book, if you don't, I sell these all the time at my sale, so then you could grab one. Or if you can find one at a estate sale or a yard sale or thrift shop, if you're lucky enough to find them there, then you can do that too. But I bet, even, I mean, it doesn't have to be a 50s reader. It could be anything, any book. So I'm leaving that on there because I want to make sure he kind of, we're just going to get a little bit of the part of the puppy part in there. Okay, I got to look at this first. I mean, not that the scale is going to be perfect, right? But they are in the front of us, so they're going to be closer. Here we go. Family at the Maroon Bells hanging out by the little lake. There we go. We got another one. And what a cute little journal card or pocket. And you kind of, like on this one, because I did it in color, not in black and white, you kind of have to think for a second, whoa, wait a minute, what is that? But look how cute that turned out. I love it. See, you can see all my glitter. Well, my glitter. This was the first one that I did, that I just laid out before I even did any of the other ones. And it's probably, besides the one with the Rome one, this is probably my favorite. So we got Mr. and Mrs. What was their name from the... Wasn't her name Harriet and Nels? Nelson. Was it Nelson? I don't know. Anyway, from Little House on the Prairie. So we've got them. But she's the nice version. She looks much nicer than Mrs. That wasn't Nelson. What was her name? Anyway, Harriet. And they're waving like, hey, you got any penny candy? We're coming to visit. Wait, don't give it away to everybody else. We got our pennies. And they're just coming over to hang out. It's all we're doing to it. I'm in love. Thanks for humoring me. I know, if you don't like it, it's okay. You don't have to do it, but I sure thought it was fun. How about this one? They're on a trip, and they're like, hey, Mom and Dad, we're in Paris. We made it. Yep, that's where that's going. So, one of the things that when we did our oversized book pages, and now I didn't really have, I had like the one with the bunny and the butterfly book. I didn't really have a lot that had a lot of like the magazines, you know, and such. But a lot of times, if you want to use part of those and you know, what are you going to, you don't want to waste all those other things. This little project is something you can do with all those little images. Fussy cut them out and transform them into something that is totally different. Does she look like she's flying there? Well, she's going to have to. Maybe I'll add it. Maybe I have a dog. have a dog that could join them on their trip. Let's see. Oh, I do, but that dog is like going for a... That's too big of a dog. He's flying. I don't think I have another dog. I have a skunk. So the other one that I wanted to use, yes, on this one, I wanted to use that raccoon. He looked really cute on here. Now, the skunk could probably go on there too, but maybe I will just put him on there. He's already cut out. Why not? I just thought the raccoon was more appropriate. Like, you know, they get into our garbages, and why not have the raccoon going shopping? But we'll just say that this little skunky, he's just doing a balancing act on the edge. He just hopped in to see what was on sale in the produce aisle. There you go. Very whimsical, very silly, very fun. Okay. Let's do another family. Okay, this family, it's a big family. And I pulled out these twinsies and this little girl. So what I thought is we could put maybe the little girl here and the little boys there. Well, let's put the little boys on first. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Like, if you don't like it, you can tell me you don't. It's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings, I promise. But if you do, like, what other ideas do you have? Like, what else could we do? I mean, there's a ton of stuff we could do. I just did these. Okay, now, we don't want to lose this little guy. He doesn't want to get left out of the fun. So let's make sure we get at least... Well, we need to bring him down. So he kind of looks like we're losing half of this little guy. Well, that's not going to work. We'll do it that way. There we go. All right, I'm not going to cut that yet. I am going to do this because, you know, there's my kiss cutting. It's not... Oh, goodness, your head. And by the way, other than fussy cutting, which, you know, that's a traveling craft, if there is anything. If you have a whole pile of these cut out, this will take you no time at all. You can... Oh, what am I doing? Okay, don't use the distress ink to adhere your pages. You want to use glue. That's just a, you know, just a good practice. And I loved this one. I thought it was so cute that she was there with her baby. So see, they're just adding a little sparkle and shine to the party. And then we just cut off all of the... And there you go. New photog. I love it. Okay, what do we have left before we think about... I'll show you my process. Oh, this one. I thought she needs to be swinging off the Leaning Tower of Pisa, doesn't she? Uh-huh. But we got to decide where we want her. So I do have to hold it up here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim. Oh, shoot. There we go. And right there. Now what I'm going to do, because I kind of like it exactly where it's at, is I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to put that between my fingers. I'm going to get this glue down first. Now, this purple glue, it's great because it dries clear. So, no worries. I did buy the other day because... Demi bought this for me, and this is the kids' washable glue, and then she got me the Elmer's craft glue as well. But I did pick up when I was at Dollar Tree getting ready for tomorrow's video, the glitter video, some additional. Look at that. That's funny. And then one thing I did, where did I put this? On a couple of these. Come on now, cooperate with me. Well, I did it on at least one. Hang on, oh. Here it is. I was just hiding. I used my little zhuzh it, where it rips it. I gave one of these away at one of my giveaways at the live sales recently. And you can kind of just rough it up, zhuzh it. And then you can distress it. Now, I want to use black to distress it. I don't know if I have, do I have black? Yes, I do. Ooh, it's looking a little rough. There's this black. That's blue. Let's see. That's black. I mean, I could have used the vintage photo, but I think this, we're talking black and whites here, so I just add that up to zhuzh it a little bit. Okay, let's play with one of those great big oversized ones. What are we going to do? Now, this one I didn't think out at all, so, but look at how many we did. Well, I mean, that's a lot. All right, let's make room for the biggin. All right, now, I do have these left over. These are the ones that I had already cut up from. So I got these two little kids, telling a secret. This little guy, he's hanging out on the back, but his little head will cut off her legs. So we got skip, leap, dance, bend, crawl. Nothing on that, so we're good there. Slide, skate, dive, ski, and bowl. Oh, but we got kick, carry, bat, throw, bounce. All right. So, oops, let's move these out of the way. What I thought might be cool. All right, let me just see something. Okay, let's just say, will I ruin the integrity of it if I cut this down into 3? Because I was thinking, I mean, instead of losing so much of this, I could cut this in 3, shorten it up just to make it like tag height or a belly band. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's start with, I want a little bit of that. I want a little bit more of that. I want a little bit of this one to show. So let's just do that. And then that's pretty fat. That's pretty wide. But what does it look like? Oh, yeah, we're still okay. And then if we go, yeah, that'll be fine. Everything is fine. Okay, now we have 3 scenes we could work with potentially. All right, but let's get rid of some of this off the top. Still look okay? Sure. I hate doing that. Let's take a little bit of this off the bottom. You know, you don't want to lose the perspective of the way the street goes. I wanted that cross on there. Let's see, how tall is this? It's too long. Well, you know what? I'm just going to leave it on there. And then we'll wait until we have the right journal to put it in. This one I can take a lot off. A lot there and a lot down here. There we go. All right, now let's see if I have anything. Now we could do a Sally. Oh, I don't know who this is. That might be Jane. And this darn puppy. This puppy is just not, the puppy's not working out. But let's just use her to get started, just so you can see. And what I did is I kind of flipped through real quick. She was holding something, so I'm going to leave that on there. I don't remember what she was holding. Oh, why am I using these scissors? I was like, wow, this seems a lot harder. I used my Angela's Favorites scissors. Here, I'll grab them real quick. And these are one of the things that I'm going to make sure are in my journal boxes, my themed journal boxes, because I think, well, and at least in some of them, as I think about, you know, what supplies, this is one of the things that I think is great, and as are these, because I love them. So, I'm a big fan. Okay, let's choose you just a little bit. Just a little bit. Wiggle it. That's what I sing to Ruby all the time. She has a little wiggle butt. You know what I thought about the other day? Neither of my dogs have tails. I don't know why that just dawned on me, but it did. She's going to need another friend here, but I think these guys need to be on here because they're nice, they're big, and they're cuter than cute. I told you I wasn't going to fussy cut, but I feel like you at least need to see, you know, kind of what my process was. I flipped through the book, I looked at pages, and I thought, oh, what kind of scene do I want to have them do? You know, so flip through old photos. If you don't have old photos, you can use Google Images that are free and that are not copyrighted. If you have a free Canva account, you can use those. I do have an affiliate link for that too, and I'm not sure if you get a discount. I should pop that in there for you. Why haven't I not ever done that? I don't know. But it's kind of nice. Should I remember it? The problem is me remembering, because I usually do my videos in mass, and then when I'm uploading, I kind of forget. She doesn't have a hand, and she didn't have a hand. I'm doing this off camera, aren't I? In the original. That's crazy. This is why I like these, because you can just... And they're so sharp, and they're so accurate. Love them. There we go. We need to name these. We need to name our friends. Where do we want them to be, though? I mean, well, let's see. You know. No, see, that doesn't work. They look pretty cool there, but I think she looks cool here. Or do we want her? You know what? Oh, maybe he will work right here. And then, yes. Okay, so see, now you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right, that's going to go in the garbage. You know, sometimes you got to cut your ties. Let's see. Let's find... Most of these, I think, are all words that I kept. I don't think I have... Oh, there's another boat. Oh, there's a dad. He's only half of a father. And then we got bodiless children. So those won't work. All right, let's flip through and see if we can find maybe another ball. Because I think in one of these, with the puppy, didn't I have one with a ball? Where are you? Yeah, see, he has a little... They're chasing a ball. All right, which one did this come out of? This one. This one, I don't know. Oh, look at this one carrying the newspaper. Yeah. Too bad this guy wasn't flipped the other way. That'd be kind of fun. A little frisky. Oh, you know what? Hang on, hang on. Look at that. He could be coming around a tree. Okay, I forgot. I got these two. Well, you know, is that ball too big? We could use Puff. That's the puppy's. Let's just cut this balloon out. There's Puff. Let's cut the balloon out of this one. Oh, wait. Cut it out of this one. Because then Puff on the other page stays. We don't ruin what's on the back of here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just saw another one. Now here's where I fail almost miserably almost every time. And that is with cutting a circle, even though I know exactly how to do it. Move this, not my scissors, right? Doesn't matter. I still don't do it correctly. Now, is this ball too big? No, not really, especially if I just have it like... Okay, that one's done, but I just found something. Oh, she's going to be too big, I bet. Oh, but she might not. What if we use Baby? See, this one's too big, I think. Well, let's cut her out. Here's what we do if we're not sure. We kind of cut around. Make sure I don't cut the other baby out. Loosely cut it out around it. I really want to use that big one. I mean, because the other one's going to fit on there fine. But that just makes a statement. Like when this is all cut out. Or. Hold on. Okay, this one we know we're good with. Maybe we put these two aside, save them for another project, and maybe we put her, there we go. Decision made. Okay, we'll glue you guys down in a second, but we're going to cut Baby out, and she's going to be hanging out at, I don't know what this is, but somewhere in Rome. She's afraid that maybe it might rain, or if it gets too hot, she needs to be sure she's protected from the sun. I'm going to lose those little end things. Mother needs, she makes sure her baby's in good shape. But what we can do is we can at least get her down there, and then later on, I can keep looking at it. And that's the other thing is don't feel like you have to finish them all. If you have one piece that you really want to accentuate the page and you may want to fill it in, then do that later. Like I wanted that raccoon with that little family, but I didn't know what else was going to go on it. And as I was picking other things, then I found the little boy and the teddy bear, and then I added them in. And you kind of can look at scale. I kind of left them out a little bit so I could look at them and see. There we go. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. Day. I hope you're having a fantastic day because this is actually happening on a Tuesday. But I am recording this on a Sunday. Because I thought I was farther ahead in my videos than I really was. So, there was that. It wasn't, I'm still ahead, and I still have lots of videos that are not 100-day challenge project videos that need to go up. I finally did the vlog for the first South Dakota vlog. So there's 3 of them. One's going to be the craft with me. I did some crafting on the road, so I'll do some crafting, and then add it and kind of talk about the trip, and then add it to, oh my goodness, that is brilliant. Add it to that vlog. And then I have another one. I don't remember what the last one is from South Dakota. She needs to be like right there. Yes, she does. And I did finally get the first one. I did a voiceover on it. It's not the best, but you know what? You guys are kind. You don't care. Now, if we put her here, yeah, that's where she's going. I don't know what else I want there, and I don't know how I'm going to utilize this page yet. So, am I going to make it into one of the oversized page projects that we did? Am I going to cut it down and use it for something else. I don't know. But my thought is, oh gosh. My thought is, it would be fun to find some really small images to put like way back there, just a pop of color here or there. So we're going to leave baby right there and let her, and we'll ponder on it. But you get the gist, and I hope you try it because it's a lot of fun. So we got all of these. I've got a couple more I can shore up. And I do have this whole sheet of the same things that I could do. Maybe I'll send this along. Maybe I'll do that as a giveaway. I might just do that. All right, let's get you guys on here. Let's see where we want them. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, Spot, you're going on first. Ooh, I should have used, well, I didn't. Okay, that's great. And then you go after that ball. I'm going to leave that off just a smidgy. Just a smidgy. On this side. And then let's do these two. Telling a little secret. Let me get that glue page back here. I felt like I just ripped it. But yeah, I do like this Elmer's. I always use Scotch Create. I mean, historically I have. But I may be swayed. It goes on really quick. See how she doesn't have a hand? It's so weird. So we need to make it so. Maybe we'll put something fun in her hand. There we go. So now, like, I could do this over the page. See? And I didn't cut it. Oh, I do need to cut this. All right, we are going to look at everything we've created so far today. And I can't wait to hear your comments because I was really excited about this one. I was like, oh, this will be so fun. And I had all those Rome pages out. And so this is a work in progress. And then I'm going to call this one good. I like this. We got that one. And then this one I had done in advance with them chasing the ball. Here's Paris, our little friends. I still think that needs something. We've got Swinging Tower of Pisa. Cindy, we'll call her Cindy. We've got this family, which we'll probably name. We got Mr. Skunk checking out the produce. We've got these little friends coming to the Mercantile to get some, LMM, I think it's Marsh. LM Marsh Grocery. So, Nels and Harriet, we'll call them Marsh. And they're coming to get their penny candy. We got Dad and his family checking out the water. We've got the Open Range Zoo. We've got the airplane flying through the streets of Italy. We got Baby Sally, probably also in Italy. Here she is in France. She gets around, that girl. We've got the, what did I say? Did we have a last name for them? We just said Ricky, and I named him too, and now I can't remember. It started with an R. And then finally, my very favorite, the kids that went out on their field trip, and it went askew. So there you have it. So I'm going to put all of these into our using them in the journal, and we will have some fun with those. But I hope you give this a try. It really is a lot of fun. Until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please comment. And if you're so inclined, hop on over in the description box and grab that list of prompts and join me and have a little fun. No rules. You don't have to do it in a timeline. You can start, finish whenever you want. Do a few every once in a while. Just have fun with it. Try it out. It really stretches your creativity. We'll talk to you next time. Cheers.